We thought that these issues were going to be addressed. They still haven't been addressed, so we're looking at additional oversight activities.
Those words from Virginia Congresswoman Jennifer McClellan Monday about ongoing problems at the Carriage House Apartments in Petersburg. It's a story CBS 6's Wayne Colville has covered for months, and McClellan says her office began getting complaints from residents in June.
We opened a case file. We've been in touch with HUD, and we got some response from them.
Along with Virginia Senators Mark Warner and Tim Kaine, McClellan says she's reached out to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD, which has oversight of the property.
We want to make sure that HUD is using all of its authority and resources to address the problem and make sure that the property owner is meeting its requirements and duties under federal law, and to the extent they're not, that there's an enforcement action.
Last week, the complex was issued multiple citations for mechanical, plumbing, and elevator problems. Residents were moved out in April when both elevators broke down. When they moved back in on June 11th, only one was working. The other was supposed to be fixed by July 31st, but has not, according to residents.
It's not good enough. It's just not.
This resident, who didn't want to share her name or appear on camera, says she hasn't been given any indication as to when it will be. She adds flooding 2 weeks ago led to a pause in mail delivery, and residents had to pick it up themselves from the nearby post office, but not everyone has the transportation to do that.
So imagine having handicapped people and elderly people in the building, and people that are able-bodied don't even want to come in.
A spokesperson with the Postal Service confirmed flooding led to a delivery pause for a few days and says safety of their employees is a top priority. They add the water has receded and service resumed Monday. Meanwhile, the resident we spoke to is asking for vouchers to help people in the complex move out.
I've already looked around for places I can go to, but it's not a HUD property.
McClellan says she believes HUD is doing what it can, and this is more of an issue with the property owner. She says that she and other Virginia lawmakers are looking at what other actions they can take.
We're making sure that the Carriage House is living up to the expectations that it provides seniors who are our most vulnerable residents, that they're in living conditions that we would want our family members to be in.
In a statement to CBS 6 last week, HUD said the health, safety, and security of residents is a top priority, and they're aware of the issues at Carriage House and in contact with the owners and property management. It added it's working with the city on code enforcement regarding conditions there and will, quote, continue to take enforcement actions within our authority until issues are resolved, end quote. CBS 6 has reached out to the owners of the apartment complex, but have not heard back.
And McClellan asks any resident with issues here to reach out to her office and that of Senators Warner and Kaine so that they can try and get them help, but also to give them more leverage in their oversight capacity. In Petersburg, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.